conflicts, the stars, the big matches, the new equipment, and that's it.
I do declare. Time to play South of Midnight. I was just lamenting about games that aren't particularly steeped in American culture, despite being American in uninteresting ways, having huge budgets and being loud. The most American games are made by Finnish dudes. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. But anyway, hope to hear some good music in this, in addition to meeting a variety of fanciful creatures. I don't really have much of a concept for it apart from that. I was really surprised when they showed the gameplay. It has like arena kind of fights, and you have abilities that sort of hit these giant areas. It kind of reminded me of Valkyrie Profile 2 of all the weird things. Yeah, hopefully we get into some cool like tactical fights with some banjo. This is already fucking awesome. There's already such an artistic flourish to this game that hasn't been totally missing from modern games, but been a bit harder to find. Huh. Good job, Unreal Engine. Although that seemed like it might have just been a video, but it was a cool video. Bandit, thank you very much for the sub. Ah, appreciate you. Thank you for showing your love. Yeah, I'm excited to crack into this game. There we go. This is pretty, well, I guess we probably went borderless. Although I guess I can trust Unreal to be pretty, Do we trust Unreal 5 or Unreal whatever with motion blur? People are gonna say no. They're probably right. Off. Yeah. I believe there's a world where it makes sense. Honestly, a third-person action game like this kind of makes the most sense for something like motion blur. I think it works really well with animation, things that are made to look animated, and that extends to things like Doom Eternal, where like a lot of the hand animations they're like keyframed rather than performance captured. So there's like they might have elements of performance capture, but there's like a sponginess and a Looney Tunes stretchiness to all of it that you don't really get out of that. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I already like this music a lot. Is there anything difficulty-based here? Although I really need to take my own advice. Time and time again, I've fallen into the trap of like pursuing a difficulty-based achievement on a first playthrough. And that can make it so the breadth of other achievements you could have gotten if you were playing on normal gets a lot narrower sometimes. Sometimes you just have to hunker down and focus on finishing versus... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm learning and I'm changing. I'm growing. That's what this is.
Down in the deep south, folks spin tales about the grand tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together. They say the grand tapestry is torn by folk sorrows, and these damaged threads give rise to the evil spirits called haints.
I wonder if the night mode is actually changing the mixing of the audio.
Awakening a powerful force.
I'll try changing it to just narrow range.
Gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds. With enchanted hooks in hand, this weaver can banish haints and reweave the tapestry's thread, restoring the land so life can bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town called Prospero, where the last weaver was last seen. That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
Yeah.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys. Wish we had another.
Controller rumbled off my lap.
Another medal too. We was fast as hell.
Man, I don't know if I guess my eyes are gonna get used to this.
Mine should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself.
That doesn't
But here
look
I am.
right. I don't think she's supposed to be moving that jerky. Let's look at the video. Maybe a little? Huh. They trying to do the like drop frame animation on her?
All right. What's coming with me?
Oh, never mind. She was just moving kind of weird in the cutscene. I didn't think I would. You know what? Let me just try it. Let me see what it does. It'd be fine though. I don't think there was anything else in here that be throwing it for a loop. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, that looks fine. I don't know if they were going for something funky. Well, like timing on the 2s would be weird because it wouldn't be on the 2s. That just means it'd be like 30 FPS in a 60 FPS game. But this is at like 120, so I don't know. Okay, that's kind of okay. That looked okay. But when she's moving, she moves smoothly.
And there goes the flash flood warnings. Like clockwork.
It's like when you don't touch her, then her frame rate drops. Yeah. She becomes more like part of the world, I guess. Interesting mixture of animation methods there.
That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world.
Maybe she'll click into that for like cutscenes and stuff as soon as you take your hands off the controller or they remove control from you.
Well, she still had that kind of time for me. I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him. Storm's never been this bad before.
The video is already making the main character really charming. Oh man, these paintings? Yeah. Graduates walking away from all the loose jazz and cigarettes.
Things got tense with Mama last time I visited you at the mausoleum, Dad.
Video has its corny moments, but I find it
She'll
endearing
never
99%
explain
of
why
the
she
time.
and Grandma Bunny got bad blood.
Yeah, that was something somebody had mentioned, was that some of the writing seems a little on the nose. I guess I'm thinking it's supposed to be like a, well, I guess it's like Alice in Wonderland, huh?
You ready to go?
Maybe I don't need to know what it's like yet.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm.
Hold on a second. Forgot. Let me try this.
Besides, you are young and spry, my little track star.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hollow out the audio quite so
5
much.
minutes, let's go. Did you pack everything?
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries. You had the blankets?
Yes, because I have my...
Hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Oh, come on, Mama. We don't have room for my track shoes.
You know how expensive those things are. You best find somewhere to pack them.
And pack them light. Yeah, I know.
What'd you say?
I said, and pack them light.
Pack a bag, then pack it light. Hey, pack your bags, then pack them light.
Okay.
You think this place will still be here? After?
I called Hurricane Lulu, and she said, we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about.
It's kind of like wholesome 90s sitcom writing.
And now we got 4 minutes. Did you just suck your teeth in me?
Wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just... You left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else, like we always do.
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please. Just, please, go over to Bo's and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it! No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Well, maybe if you did, you still have a coffee mug.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever.
Man,
There's no getting through to her.
families don't understand.
Let me go check on Bo.
It's tough out there. Ooh. This is just on stacks of cinder blocks. Holy shit. Oh, fuck me. That's terrifying. Yeah, this is so scary. The rain looks really cool. Just the environments look good.
Bo and those damn dogs are always up to something.
Oh, come on in and grab some punch. It is fucked up out here.
I came here to check on you, but it looks like you're riding this storm out in style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Ain't no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want
He's got it figured out.
Gotta go check on Miss
Guy's got plan A, B, and C all ready to go.
Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentlemen. Yes, you are.
Better make sure Miss Pearl's taking this seriously.
My dogs are gentlemen. New lore. Bo is a big guy with a heart of gold. Only thing he loves more than fishing is his dogs. Man. Ray died unexpectedly when Hazel was 4. Okay. It's all good. We're all shitting in the house today.
I miss Sadie. Well, at least the Goodmans won't have to worry about repairs anymore.
Yeah, this game has a wonderful look to it. Something about the I don't know, I'm getting flashes of 2008 Prince of Persia, which I've been meaning to replay. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about it right now.
I'm so hard I nearly lost my thumbnail building that old shed for Miss Pearl. I hope it's still standing after tonight.
Game has a corruption mechanic. I'd say that's likely. Sounds like something this game might have.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm just checking on you, see if you need anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking them all before the power goes out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
We had gizzards on the menu at the chicken place I worked at.
I can tell.
Just
You could get a
frustrated,
box of
Mom.
gizzards.
She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Lacey does enjoy her work. She could stand a moment's rest.
Right?
What are
She's all over
gizzards?
the place
It's
all
like
the
neck
time.
cartilage in a chicken.
She's got a good heart. Just wants everyone to be okay all the time, you know?
I'd say it comes out similar to like
You need some help
fried
with
calamari.
Thanks, son. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
that? What you know about Buddy?
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your mama is doing what she thinks is best. Oh, Jesus.
Mama!
Hazel!
Yeah, another broke clay thing. Sad. What does it mean though? Oh, that jump arc is very like old school video game. It's like a PS1 platformer. Boy,
I can't lose you too!
really cool set piece to start the game with. In addition to the like stop motion video that they showed.
Shit! Hold on! Mama!
Hazel! Stop straight!
Whoa,
Holy shit.
cool.
What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Hazards such as toxic water and brambles cause damage. Great. Thanks for that heads up. Damage is bad. This music is so good. Maybe that's also why it has kind of a 90s platformer sheen. The music is jazzier and swingier, and there was a lot more of that in 90s game soundtracks back then. Yeah, the animation's nice. There's a lot of like vertical bounce to it. Yeah. I like the pumping of the arms too. Makes it very clear like what direction she's facing.
Mama, I'm coming. I'm gonna make it. God damn it, I can't. Not fast enough.
There's just like a lot of energy in how she moves, and I like that. Squeeze through narrow passage, hidden load, take screenshot.
Bunny,
Ugh.
she's gotta help.
Do you think Doom the Dark Ages is gonna have any parts where Doom Guy has to like sidle through a narrow opening? I guess it's not unreal. Hell yeah. Smobbles following me. Don't get too jealous, folks. Let's see here. Hang, drop, jump, got it.
Gotta get across.
Who? What do you mean who? The Smawawawals.
Bunny's house is uphill. She's always fine during storms.
I'm gonna be on Easy Street as soon as Smawawawals gets a hot drink of what I've been playing on Xbox.
If I can get to her place, she can get help from Mama.
Okay. I didn't think this game was gonna be so nightmare fuel, but alright.
I must be seeing things.
Yeah. It's the high roller lifestyle for me now. Nothing but bubbles in my champagne, bubbles in my bath, bubbles in my bed, bubbles in my guts.
Okay, can't give up now.
Oh, sick. BlazeNat, thanks for the follow. Yeah, these particle effects are cool.
Help! Please!
This shit getting blown around in the wind.
We need help! Can anybody hear me? Please! Anybody!
You gotta break the boxes.
Please hold! Hey, Dad.
Oh, another sidle?
Headed to your old place. Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
Interesting little aside during the level.
Gotta go around.
You want to go towards the car, teetering dangerously on the edge of the cliff? All right, you got it. I guess they're using like white and blue tones to mark the platforms you should stand on. That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes it look like they're glowing, kind of. Oh man, I'm getting ushered into a haunted mansion right off the top. Fantastic. Superb. Why, it's only the first course and it's already a delectable meal. One for dinner? Good.
Excuse me.
Oh man.
You can't just show up unannounced.
I have to talk to Bunny.
When she is rested, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
It can't wait.
Okay, it's the Stormproof Mansion. But it's probably also haunted. I mean, look at it. Now the lights are on.
What is all this racket?
My gosh, her
Hey,
hair.
Grandma?
Her hair is so tall.
Is that Hazel?
As tall as her shoulder pads. Closer to
You've
God.
gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she...
Eyebrows all razor thin.
That's my only grandchild down there. What can we do for you?
This character's
The
amazing.
trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and I
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
tried to catch her, but I couldn't. I couldn't keep up.
Her heels are so tall.
There's no one in town. I saw the lights on here, and I came for help.
And we will. In the morning.
But you know people. Can you call the sheriff or something?
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
You don't understand. It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things. These strands in the air. I'm scared.
Strands.
Yeah.
Everything about her character exudes like
There's
cunning.
something big.
So
out
good.
there.
Lily,
Yes, ma'am?
clearly my granddaughter is not in her right mind right now. Afraid for her mother and all. Ready a guest room.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. You've been through a lot tonight. Come sit down for a minute.
Need a good evil godmother to take you in.
I'll take care of this.
Where?
New lore. The harsh lighting with that lamp is so good. Oh man. What else did we learn about the world? Yeah, where is Prospero supposed to be? It's just a southern town. I guess it seems Louisiana, I guess. Not that I'm an expert on the, you know, microcultures of the American South.
What a strange dream. These strands, I've seen them before.
Very NOLA coded. Seems like it, right? What's the difference between northern Louisiana and southern Louisiana?
Name? They're saying my name.
What are you doing here? Huh.
Rue.
How interesting.
Who? Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
Hazel? Hazel!
I'm right here! Ma! Can you see me?
Southern is more Cajun, northern is more redneck. Okay. Okay.
Oh God, my baby! My baby boy! No! You're not gonna make it!
Oh, she's blooped.
Ma! Ma, wake up! Mama? The trailer. Mama? Oh no. Grandma?
Just realized how awesome the graphic on her shirt is. Those sparkles. Oh, that's the best.
Bunny! Lily! We gotta find Mama! Hey, open the door!
Yeah, this place is mega haunted. Oh, there's that corruption.
It's my only option, I guess. The strands are still here.
Oh, hey.
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
Small Walls is in YouTube chat. Sheesh, I didn't even see. I'm sorry. My gamer tag is Sirlar. Yeah. Didn't realize it would flash up on screen. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I actually should just turn that off.
Strands.
I think it's kind of funny, but
Stuff.
following is supposed to be like a passive thing, right?
What's happening?
It only popped up this time because I had reinstalled Windows and it kind of reset everything. Where do you change that? New look for game bar. You can't like, is it under like Windows notifications? Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I already regret worrying about it. I shouldn't have worried about it. The only button that matters, right here. All right. Yes. Hello. Oops. Really just any game where it's like 3D platforming is the way of moving around the world.
Leave, Bunny. I'm sorry, Grandma.
I feel like it's been a long time. I guess I haven't played the latest Tomb Raider or even the re-releases of Tomb Raider. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I guess those have all become the 3D open world stuffs. Assassin's Creed.
All right. How do I get out of here?
Ooh, September 7th, 1989. When I hold the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision. But I can neither unravel them, nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. March 11th, 2003. Bit of a jump there. I've exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodologies brought me closer to controlling the strands, and the hooks refuse to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way.
Unraveling stigma. What the hell does that mean? Can Bunny see strands too?
Bunny wants the strand power, but she's evil. Her heart is rotten, so nature won't bend to her will.
Here, Dad.
She's a vicious old hag. Which is like
Lock all the doors.
genuinely a really fun character trope and has been played in a lot of really fun
Behind that
ways.
shelf? Huh. Rich people's houses. Those voices are getting louder. There's something up here.
What do you do in this game? It's I guess it's like a third-person platforming action game, but I'm still in the intro, so I'm basically just walking from cutscene to cutscene. But they're establishing mood, and I'm entertained. But yeah, I'm not sure what the full mix of gameplay elements of this game is going to be. Oh. Steph's been doing a lot of knitting lately. All right, we got to knit our way out of this situation.
What?
Magic object. Hooks are Hazel's main tool as a weaver. Acquiring the hooks allows Hazel to interact with the strands of the grand tapestry and stigma. They also act as combat tools against haints.
Is all this?
That's
I feel
awesome.
like I'm going insane.
Insane in the haint brain. Is that a southern haunt? Full of haints. You watch out now. The grand tapestry.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
That's not possible. Foot's fine too. The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it stigma? Do they know what to do?
Look at it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Get out of here, corruption. Get out of here. Uh-oh. My computer just bit it. Weird. Yeah, just completely my like controller just started vibrating a lot. I'm gonna come back. I was just thinking my computer has been running super well. Yeah, there it goes. It's rebooting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be back in a moment. In the meantime, I was having a delightful time. I guess South of Midnight just wound up being a little too intense. Yeah, ever since I reinstalled Windows, I was like, yeah, everything's feeling good. Everything's nice and stable. I didn't have any, hadn't had a single hard lock until just then. So that's a bummer. Maybe I got to put that frame rate limiter on. Plus VSync. I figured VSync would limit the frame rate. What the hell? Yep, I think Firefox is updating. There it goes. Okay. Okay. Weird. Guess I'll just launch it again. Let's see if there's anything fun in the event viewer. Rebooted from a bug check. Huh. Controller error. Oh wait, no, it's a there was a RAID port controller error. Huh. Wonder if my hard drive is going wacky. That might explain some of the problems I was having before. Also, why is this taking so long? Game crashes should be soundtracked by the Seinfeld bass line. It does make it feel better, doesn't it? Could be a problem with the game. Yeah, it did feel better for a second. Try again. Power supply on my PC died while I was playing this game the other day. Really? Just give up the ghost, huh? Well, okay, it thinks it's doing something now. All right. Pile those shaders again. Well, maybe we can write that one off, right? That's just every game gets one random catastrophic crash. It's not so bad. Hopefully it's up to date on its autosaves. I was digging the charm of the game. Very charming game so far. Yeah, Smalls, you've been watching since I was a wee laptop, but on such a journey since then. And the journey continues. But yeah, that's been a while, so fun to be able to share so much time with folks. Gives me ample opportunity to reflect on the passage of time itself, too. All right, we're back in it. PC equivalent of trusting a fart.
What the fuck?
It's probably just gas. Oh God. Well, I think the bad news is I wasn't able to snag a 5090 before the tariffs hit. Was hoping to. Maybe I'll still get lucky. I guess, I don't know if those tariffs have been delayed. I guess it's mostly just China now, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. It changes every day.
I don't need you. I never did.
I like the brushstrokes on the skin. Get it from Mexico?
And I'm gonna find my mama on my own.
A 5090, you mean? Or do you mean like a Switch? How can someone do that? Is there like a website or something?
Hazel got no help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was glad to leave the flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bones.
Just go to TJ? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe when Switch 2 launches, Steph and I'll have a little Mexican vacation lined up.
That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years. Hazel set off to find her ma through the hurricane-ravaged land, but her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
Yeah, Caradorn, you think 5090s are still going to be hard to get? So is the idea that NVIDIA is just not making them because they're putting all those resources into AI production?
It's all on me to find her. There's no one coming out.
Actually, let me try that. Oh, it can only be... Okay, never mind. Yeah. Dingle. Oh, okay. And I picked up my 5080 at a local chain in the Bay Area. They told me they'd never even seen a 5090 in any of their 5 stores. This was just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it seems like if they ever go in stock, that any retailer only has like 4, and they sell out immediately.
Need to get downriver. If Mama's trapped, I'll figure it out.
Silicon production is limited. Why produce low-margin gaming GPUs from the available silicon for Blackwell when you make that silicon for AI cards? Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Ooh, a beast. Stephanie is not fond of that particular animal. There's like an interesting little camera wobble with the run too that kind of sells the motion pretty well. Like it's kind of wobbling with her motion,
The right way.
complementing the ways that she bobs when she runs. Cool. I'm trying to get Founders Edition since release. No dice. Yeah, same here. I just, I guess my phone suspended the alerts for the app that I was using to try to get one. So I have those turned on again. We'll see if I get lucky. Although I don't know, there were some 4090s that were retailing on Walmart for $3,600. And I didn't know if is that post tariff, or was that just the MSRP of certain 5090s? Because goddamn. And they were selling.
All the way out here?
That's just Walmart being weird? Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, Walmart has third party selling like Amazon. Oh, that makes total sense then. Wow, okay. Thoughts on AMD cards? I mean, if AMD can make a video card that has like raw power equal to a 5090, I'd be less concerned about not having the NVIDIA specific AI tools. Also, I use Sunshine and Moonlight now.
This was my way downriver.
Are those... I used to be locked to NVIDIA specifically because I used GameStream, but I think that might be video card agnostic. Do those work with AMD video cards too? I think they... I haven't even looked into it.
The storm's got all the fuzzy guys out and about.
Yeah, the problem is, well, it's not necessarily a problem, but it is still a bit of a challenge trying to do stuff in 4K with modern games. You've got to have a lot of beef behind your video to push 4K 60 without generous slatherings of resolution scaling, which is less of a problem on 5000 series cards or with the new DLSS, which I already have access to, so it kind of evens out, kind of. But it would still be nice to have more power behind it in general. That'd be a good future-proofing upgrade, but... Moonlight says, any modern GPU. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. So, yeah. I guess I'm not locked to NVIDIA anymore. I am, I think, for my streaming PC, just because...
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
It's just nice to have so many NVENC processors. I can basically do 3 video streams off of the 1070 that I got. And I specifically got that because I think it also specifically has more NVENC video processing on it. I think it ends up not being as high quality as a later video card, but man, it's a workhorse. It can crunch 2 4K 60 streams. On top of the 1080p one for Twitch. I think it does all 3.
What's got you all so spooked?
I've had both companies' cards, and I've had an overall better experience with AMD cards over the last 5 years or so. Currently have their 7900 XTX. Let's chew through everything I've thrown at it. Nice. Are you playing in 4K, Stellar Sandwich? I feel like 1440p is still genuinely the sweet spot. Ooh, we got some drum crashes. Okay, there we go. Charge, dodge. Defeated enemies may be unraveled. Okay. Ooh, I unraveled a haint.
More of you? I'll be screwed without these hooks.
Okay. Health coils can only be used once. Lock onto an enemy. Flashing arrow is danger. Woo! Okay, so everything freezes when you're doing that.
Yep, fighting comic book monsters now. What's next?
Yeah, to the max. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. NVIDIA stopped supporting game stream, which is specifically what I think that was started to replicate.
It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind rewarding a little competition, but I don't think anything AMD does comes. I think somebody said earlier in chat the 5080. I don't think anything AMD does comes close to that, and the 5080 is not even that much better than the 4080 that I'm using. The only significant jump I could see was going from the 4080 to a 5090, which is like, I don't know. It's kind of the next leap. Speaking of leaps.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Industry has been excited to leave NVIDIA for like 10 years now. Yeah, they could use some competition. I would like to see some competition, especially in PC video hardware. Hopefully the PC scene is getting vibrant enough that there can be. Ooh.
Now, why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. But I find them. I swear I'm gonna.
Should. Eyes open. They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared, but this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and listen, you will be free. You and your little one.
Oh, jeez.
Now, come on.
I'll be honest, if the market wasn't so silly, I wouldn't even be trying to get a 5090. But if I could get one now, I could literally sell my 4090 plus 600 more than I bought it for, and it'd totally cover the 90.
What the fuck? Am I seeing things?
I hadn't even considered that, Cubos.
This can't be real.
The sell value of the card that I already have. It's one nice thing that's always been the case about PC hardware is you can typically like roll your parts into an upgrade, or at least recover a lot of the cost of an upgrade by just selling the part that you had before. It's super nice. Really enjoying your butt content as well on YouTube, not OnlyFans. Thank you for specifying. Are you telling me that you don't like my OnlyFans content though?
It's crazy.
Now I'm
I
concerned.
can't stop now. Those ghosts
Dista.
are my best chance of getting downriver.
Yeah, is EVGA making top of the line AMD cards? EVGA is always, yeah, they've definitely won me over from a customer service standpoint. That's how I got my 4080. I'm pretty sure it was like their notification and loyalty program. EVGA is out, or did they just close? Wait, is there actually there's actually an OnlyFans for me? Cool. Yeah, somebody just copy and pasted my bio from like Twitter back then. Or maybe I made it. Just to make sure that I made it? Who knows? Someone. It might have been me. But I don't remember. Oh, okay. They're only doing power supplies? Bummer. Read menu. Oh! Okay, that's nice, because I noticed that the dash was like carrying me out of melee range.
That's helpful.
Top solo male content maker. I'm just a dreamweaver.
What's this?
What can I say? People are fascinated by the things I shove in my butt.
Fluffy and soft. Everything else around here feels so wrong.
Oh, Newegg has a trade-in system? I haven't used that. Do you have to send them your card first? Oops. That's always the tricky part. If there's like a whole chunk of time they expect you to just be without hardware. Ooh. Ah.
I always hated this place.
Baby Kino said, etouffee and beignets, and all around.
What? Wait.
Etouffee and beignets all around. And bring a hat, because you know it gets spicy in the bayou.
Wait!
I had stuffed beignets a while ago.
Where'd they go?
There was like a Cajun place in San Francisco that Stephanie took me to. And they have like a crawfish stuffed beignet. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, God. Ooh, I like those clouds. Josh, thank you for the super chat.
There's that sound.
And the update on Baby Kino.
And it's loud where they went in.
Shodan was such a cool villain. Sure was. She'll be back. Caleb Converse. Thanks for the sub. Speaking of John Woo. I guess that was a while ago. We spoke of John Woo. Nice little hard-boiled sub gif there. Did have to show my doctor my butthole when I joined the military. What grade did you get? Oh, Rage GDQ run happening? How is that as a speed run? I don't think I've seen that. Or have I? C-. Damn. Not America's butthole. Big stamp that says failed right on that butt. Been 30 odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. Never gets any easier witnessing echoes of old hurt. The land chose me to spend my life mending tears in the grand tapestry with these old hands. Above all else, I'm grateful nature deemed me fit to serve.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
Get under there? Can I slide? No. You're gonna have to train that butthole, son. Tighten it up.
Ugh, door's blocked. Must be another way around.
Okay.
Of all the homes to wash away, had to be ours.
Tighten that ass, soldier.
Okay, keep it together. No looking back.
Actually, wait, what was the other way?
Turtle in front of me.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I can jump this high. Nope, okay. Hey, candles. Hey, yup.
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
Hey, pee pee poo poo monster. Pee pee poo poo monster 2 asks, woke trash? What gives you that idea?
Now come on, this way.
It's not a really beefy white guy French kissing some babe with her boobs out. You've unlocked your first spell. Cool. Weave. All right. Weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking. Cool.
It's like snatching something out of the past.
Pass snatch.
There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mom.
They were not prepared for pass snatch. Can I wonder if I can go back to that other place and go around the other side and get another fuzzy, woolly, whatever it's called. Woofy? Wolf? There it is, okay.
Unreal.
Neat. I've been meaning to ask what helps contribute, or what helps YouTube channels more? Watching a video right when it comes out, or sitting on them a few days and binging them, i.e. Inside Games daily vids? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I would say probably watching as soon as it's out, because like the more people jump on a video, the more it's going to recommend it to people. If people demonstrate that behavior. All I know, like YouTube's pretty honest about it to whatever degree they can be. They mostly just want videos that people watch and go on to watch a lot more videos after. Like videos that engage viewers and lead to a cycle of viewing on YouTube. Or a longer session of viewing. I don't know, this I'm realizing this information is also kind of dated. It also, I think, is very personalized around the manner that you watch videos. Long story short, don't worry about it too much. But I think it's probably better for the video if like people watch it as soon as it's uploaded. Just for the sake of YouTube thinking then that that's what people want to do. I don't think the group of people that are consciously changing the way that they watch YouTube videos are big enough to overpower whatever machine learning thing algorithmic recommendation happens because of the viewing patterns of like tens of thousands of people. Like no matter what, that's always gonna win. So I just really wouldn't worry about it. Watch stuff however you like. I'm genuinely just happy that you want to watch it at all. So that's good enough. I'm glad you like the daily videos. I'm very, very grateful we get to work on them for now.
Where are y'all coming from?
Sound effects are really cool. Okay. Yeah, we don't do a lot of, aside from shouting out the Patreon, we don't do a whole ton of messaging about liking and subscribing. We could probably stand to do that more. It always works. That's the annoying thing.
This way.
At least the data shows it pretty much working all the time. Reminds you of Kenna? Yeah, I didn't play that game. I meant to. It looked really cool.
That should prove useful.
You appreciate I don't push subtrains and stuff much? Yeah, I appreciate that you appreciate that. I'm lucky to not have to. I would much rather just kind of stay heads down on the game. Playing and enjoying and discussing, observing, winning. Is this a motion blur respecting stream? I like trying motion blur. No one else does though. It means more to people to turn it off than it means to me to leave it on. But I think if it were me, I would at least try to leave it on for a while.
Oh, just can't get enough of me.
YouTube cookies reach in and grab the Patreon embed views to help the YouTube stats. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, there's no way that, like, it's separated. I think if you're logged in, too, like, it'll count an embed as playing on your account. Although I get this weird issue now on Patreon where I see a screen that says I need to log in, but then there's no way to do it through the embed player. So it just doesn't play. I don't know if anyone else sees that or has that problem. Yeah, Stellar, I was about to say, I think the motion blur in Doom, and I'd actually mentioned that before in terms of its animation. I thought the motion blur looked pretty good. It matched the visual style of the game. Insomniac Spider-Man games have really good motion blur. I need to play the PC version. Yeah, PC Spider-Man 2 came out, didn't it? Okay. Paint yank.
There we go.
Block, slide, and puzzle. Yeah, Dirt Master, I saw that. Elon Musk getting trolled, dying to a tutorial boss, and then cutting the stream due to... I don't know. You can't think he's fooling anyone, right? So it's like, what's the point? Who knows? Just to get back in the headlines, I guess, so people don't forget about him. I wonder if it is just that. Like, I've got 30 minutes to kill. Might as well make sure people have to think about me again. To the old spirits reading this message, if you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help lay you to rest. I'm the girl who sits in the loft with my spirit talking board. Use the planchette to spell out who you are. It's easier to be friends when you know each other's names. Your friend, Chloe Drudge. P.S. Sorry for the older kids who party out here sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful, but they don't listen. No one does.
Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
Jeez. Where'd you see that? What type of media do you digest? Oh, the story? It was just a headline thing. Actually, Brian Garr had written about it. Is that not how it went? That's the thing too, is it's like, knowing enough of the internet, I know when it's like, when people love dunking on a particular topic, the story tends to always get twisted to serve that purpose. I don't know though, sometimes these days I'm like, fuck it, man. If everyone's choosing the version of the world they want to see on the internet, then I want to choose the one that makes fun of Elon Musk. Maybe it's bullying, but good. There's an idea. Good. Maybe it's if I don't get any benefit from the total collapse of human intellect, then fine. I'll join the band. I'll take my my wounded pride stories about Elon Musk getting dunked on the internet. Anyway, I don't know if it's accurate or not. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Gotham.
No, just replace them. Start it all anew.
Elon getting bullied because he's bad at Path of Exile. The thing is, he's a top Diablo player. That's the thing. What do we got here? Aerial Rend. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It costs 80. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretending to be a top hardcore Path of Exile 2 player. Like very visibly had broken the terms of service and did account sharing so that somebody could power level his character that he didn't know how to use, didn't know the gear for. But like, why even try? Why? That's why I'll take it. I'll take it. The pettiness of the existence can be matched by my pettiness and seeing him be laughed at. Even if it's all made up. Even if it's just in our heads. Yeah, I got bodied several times by the tutorial boss.
Another one of those symbols.
Stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only we healers can see. The hurt and the sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety's the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy.
Stigma?
Magma.
Hey, how come I can see it?
Sigma!
This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river.
I don't know. Some of the powers kind of remind me of Prince of
I
Persia.
wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
Was it Forgotten Sands? Had all the little like toggleable abilities.
Over here. Stay with me. Almost to the river.
Those roots are too high for me to reach.
Okay. Real generous lock on.
That makes things a lot easier from now
I like finding little deposits of upgrade resources around the levels. Just little hidden paths and side bits tucked away. The fact that they're big glowing orbs certainly helps them be extra visible. They just kind of stick out. You don't have to do a ton of screen inspecting. I wonder how crafty they're going to get with tucking those out of view. Does look good. Oh.
This is it. The way out.
Another squeezy hallway. Yeah, the background music was really nice. Boom.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wield magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Do 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 do. Missed a lot of readables though. Wonder if can you just go back? Oop. Play storybook. We're already whiffing some Chivo points. What you gonna do?
Not much further now. The river must be close.
Finally. Please let our house be in one piece.
Bites. New enemy type. Oh, it's a glorp.
What is that? Looks like a bug's nest.
Larva haint. Okay.
Maybe I can chuck those back.
It's on cooldown, right? Ugh. Whoa! Oh, okay, all right. Ooh. Damn it. Ugh. I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Oh. You love to see it. Okay. I do love getting to see these, like being in the middle of these surrounding things where you get to see all the corruption kind of flicker away all around you at once. That's neat. It's a fun little light show at the end of the fight. Wouldn't South of Midnight be like 6 o'clock? I guess it would. Seems like it's 6 right now, doesn't it? Kind of sunset, but the sun's still out. Maybe like heat of the day is just starting to back off.
Whoa, she went far. I can make it too.
Double jump. Double jump, double jump, double jump. Boosh. Okay, that makes sense then. Why the jump was so kind of...
Could have used that during track season.
The jump was very springy, up and down quick. There's a double jump. Double jump.
Looks like they made
Whoops.
it over the gap.
I didn't. Oh, that's twinkling. Ah, okay. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Okay. Interesting. Gotta actually jump on the logs. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like you can just kind of like slip off of edges and things. Oh, you should probably aim for the mantle. We're gonna get it. Not that complicated. Wish I could double jump. Me too. I don't know that something like that would... The ability to double jump surely would transform your life, right? But in what way? I guess you'd like... With a little training, you could probably easily win certain Olympic records. Sports would be cooler. I mean, I guess if everyone could do it, yeah. Yeah, I have no need to jump in my life. What could a second jump possibly do? I'm just thinking about the way that it can open up, like what avenues of humanity are open to you now that are open to no one else simply because of your ability to double jump. I don't think I can double jump. I feel like I would have accidentally done it by now. You become a pro wrestler? Yeah, that's a good use for double jumping. You would definitely do some moves no one else could. Appropriate time. We were just thinking about some big thoughts. Asking some large and difficult questions. And here comes Stowaway with a meditation. Let's meditate. Meditate on this. Verse 9. In conformity to the nature of the universe, every single thing is accomplished. For certainly it is not in conformity to any other nature that each thing is accomplished, either a nature which externally comprehends this, or a nature which is comprehended within this nature, or a nature external and independent of this. It's just another way of saying, I think, that there is a universal truth that exists without our observation and like understanding. The nature is, like the nature has definite phenomena that guide it. And he's right about that. I think, well, as far as our understanding of physics is going, but like... Yeah, I think he just sometimes he reiterates in many different ways that truth is real. It is what it is. Yeah. Pretty much. He does a lot of like... I wonder if it's a function of his day and maybe some popular psychology of his time or popular philosophy. But yeah, he does seem to reiterate a lot that there is a harmony to the world. That there is a... Morality is maybe too human of a word, but there is a universal, constructive, beneficial force, basically like entropy, the opposite of entropy. I don't know if there's a nice word for that, but that is real, and perhaps the only one divinity that I think I'm going a step too far in saying that he might be implying it's the true divinity. That God might be a part of that if their version of God exists. Yeah, reverse entropy, that's the one. Nature is ego and time is id. Yeah, sure. I don't think I have the understanding of ego and id enough to dissect that and treat it faux seriously. Instead, we got some lore. It did not take to weaving easy. Had me scared as a rabbit in a foxhole, hearing them angel voices. Weren't till I fished a lost girl. Fished. Oh my gosh, different word entirely. Weren't till I fished a lost girl from a deep well with my hooks and spindles that I opened my ears to what the voices wanted. The day I gave myself to the weave was one of the happiest of my life.
Something funky about those symbols. Who's leaving them, for one thing?
Funky symbols. Because of you, I sing Stephen Flow once a day. Yeah, it still pops in my mind randomly, too.
What's that?
Full filament. Increase your life bar permanently with every trio collected. I love this stuff. Love it when there's, like, heart pieces, basically.
It's like getting a second win.
Stephen Flow. Stephen Flow, Stephen Flow, Stephen Flow. Man, it's good. We need to believe in something again. Why can't that thing be Stephen Flo? The Pearl Slam? Is that a move? God, that's good. That's the kind of... Oh, watch out now. Well, at least it didn't crash my PC this time. That's the kind of wrestling I like. Corny as shit. Leaning into like whatever gets the audience going.
Rest up while I find a way down. Stay safe. There's a long journey ahead.
Whoa, air dash. And Zelda float. Old B.
Gotta be brave. Quickest way to the river.
Cool. That's fun.
What the heck?
It was nice of them to like automatically pitch the camera down like that. I found a better barrel. Where I found a better barrel.
That's from our house.
Well, there might be lore behind. Those wily bastards are gonna hide lore back here. Oh, there's a gator. Oops. I found a better barrel.
That's Mama's work binder.
They put out a new album like a year ago, right?
Back here again.
All right. Okay.
Mama?
I hate this thing. It's like cracking open Pandora's box. It's so hard for me to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards. I want to shield
Steph's home.
her. But I just keep pushing her away.
Might be time to cook dinner.
Affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway?
I'd be able to make a shrimp salad. I had a salad for lunch though. I'm going in pretty lean to dinner. I got a lot of calories to work with.
No way. No. She's got to be alive.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's a beaver. I am a certified fan of beavers. I think they're cute. Their stupid little teeth. The way they waddle around on their dumb feet.
Hello? Anyone?
Who is that?
Oh, no shit, Yondo. Hold on. You inspired me to count my calories and I'm down like 10 pounds in a few weeks. Feels nice. Holy cow, those are incredible results. What calorie goals were you hitting to get that kind of reaction? That's awesome though. Congratulations.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
You up here.
Where?
My salvation.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
Right, he's won me over.
How do you know about my mama?
Genteel cat for you.
Before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equally good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
I have a folksy catfish.
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this stuff and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it.
Ooh.
I'm just
Coffee
trying to
jelly?
find my mama before.
Excited for that.
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies.
Thingies?
Thingies?
Thingies.
What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I can teach you the rest. And a train weaver ought to be able to rescue her mama easy. I can even help you find her. When you get me down, of course.
Did you turn off the stop motion during gameplay? No, it kind of automatically turns on and off. It's really interesting.
Our world is made of strands.
Cutscenes, like even the turtle's not stop motioned, but they'll apply that to like the characters and dialogue, but not the world itself. The grass will sway normally. And your character, if you leave her there for a second, like instantly it'll click over and she'll have the like drop frame stop motion look.
I don't have a magic bottle.
But then as soon as you move the stick, she just starts running normally, like at the frame rate of the game. So it's a really cool hybrid.
Bottle tree over this way. Your son's
Coming to make dinner, Steph?
in my eyes from it. You could
okay?
probably find one there.
Ah.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle.
1,600 a day. God damn.
I'll tell you the rest after. But hurry. Some folks think I'm delicious fried up with grits. Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
Yeah, I believe him. Yeah, like, okay, so character's moving kind of choppy right now. Yeah, the second I move a stick, boom, video game. Stop. And choppy. It's cool. Like the best compromise. Anyway, I'm going to check in with Steph real quick now that she's home from work. I might end up taking an extended break to make some food. We'll see. Might have a little snack either way. No reality TV updates right now because Steph just got home. The best you can hope for then is an update from the road. A tale from the California highway. Yeah, so quick break, and then I might come back and just jump on the mic to let you guys know how long the break will be. Might not be long at all. All right, I'll be right back. See you in just a minute. Ooh, great news. I found the tax form I needed. It just required resurrecting an account from an old health insurance thing. That's all. It's fun. It's fun here. All right, we gotta fetch Mr. Crawfish a mean bowl of etouffee. Catfish are kind of cute, huh? They're not the tastiest of animals though. And they're pretty easy to fish, I think. They're bottom feeders. They just hang around. I actually forgot what he wanted me to do. Find the bottle tree. Okay. Is there like a way to... Oh, okay, there we go. That's the... How's the game so far? I'm really, really liking it. Pretty goddamn enchanting. It's charming and uncomplicated so far. They use their screen time pretty wisely. It can be a little hammy, but I'm kind of in the mood for that, so it's working for me a lot. I think the animation is really cool. They do a few different kinds of animation, and they all are like placed pretty well, used really well.
Yesterday I was struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting Hanks.
Hanks. It's got a pretty pleasing platforming sensibility. It does remind me of the kind of game that just stopped getting made in the like early 2010s. Like a premium platformer. Playtime isn't violently long, which is nice. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's pleasant. Seems like a game you could feasibly kind of get everything there is to get out of. No lingering feeling of incompletion. You get all the bits, pick up all the bobs, get all the chivos, move on with your life. Scuffed up. Yeah, actually, let me... What's the how long to beat on this bad boy? $11, 15-hour completionist run. We got a lot to do these days. I haven't even finished Stalker 2. I haven't even started Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Love me a long game, but I'm tired of so many games feeling like a commitment. Oh, for sure. I get it. I'm only being partially facetious about these things. I do think it's a bit exhausting to have games constantly convince you they're the last game you'll ever have to touch. They used to be so comforting, I think. I will do well here. Yes, the fields are ripe. This is good earth. We will harvest many gaming crops.
That's a bottle tree. All right.
Hey, get out of here, you damn boo hag!
Boo what?
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do that. They ain't gonna steal my soul while I sleep.
I'm sorry, I need a bottle.
Yeah? Even you're not a boo hag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no boo hag.
Well, maybe you ain't. Thing is, I need all my bottles. Just for hates.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places of old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but...
I like the tan lines around his
Bottle up the pain.
That's why I'm the last person left here.
around his eyes.
Oh, those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them. Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
Well, get you one off the tree then.
He's got them Iggy Pop ads.
And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Bottle up the pain.
The roots of this trouble go deep.
The pain. The pain. Bottle up the pain. All right. Got some glow bottles. Mm-hmm. Are those like grenades, I wonder?
All that
Heels, maybe?
looks.
What it is. Trap specific painful memories trapped in the grand tapestry. Collecting enough of these strand fragments forms a pattern of someone's past pain and the end of the chase sequence.
Some kind of vortex. Should check that out.
Too many hates. Cosmology. That's what it's all under? Ooh.
Now, I've got this bottle and I'll do something with it. Yeah.
Capture some hurt and feelings.
Land grab. Assholes.
Turtle. Music is so good. The music is like more than I was hoping for so far. You know, there are people who's I don't know. I think this game is also evidence that like a game can be unreal but not necessarily look unreal. It's just an engine. I just think it had a bunch of default shaders that developers would use. It would give things a very samey look. For a while, the motion blur was extremely distinctive. Ugh.
evicting folks. These houses can't have been up to code.
Oh, Yondo, oh, you're sick? What are you, what malady are you suffering from? I just had a little bout with some crud. A sinus infection, I'm guessing. It was around too many of the unwashed masses, but I'm a gamer of the people. It's a burden I willingly shoulder. I think I turned around. There is a map, right? Oh yeah, I could probably buy something. This one. Something that does damage to more things. AoE damage is usually good. I think it's accelerate the fights. Likely just a sore throat coming on in a day or two. Oh, it's one of those like you can feel it. You got the ick. I thought there was a map. No map? Maybe not. I don't think the areas are that big. Maybe it's just my Doom reflexes kicking in. Oh, there's also this. Your sinus malady ended up leading to a week of bloody nose issues, and I'm still not recovered. Ugh! I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I would get these infections pretty often going to any kind of like gaming event or convention. The con crud, I guess. Sort of the term people have thrown on it. Whoa. Damn. Whoa. Okay, right. Just getting over my ick. Ricola original herb flavor is actually tasty. Yeah. Cough drops are like kinda yummy. I got these. These are like strawberry menthol drops. And I'm like, kind of not bad. Keeps everything fresh and open. Steph would get Fisherman's Friend, which is the best. Damn. Huh. Woo. What the? Damn, man. Okay. Those encounters are kind of interesting once more enemies start mixing in. Oh yeah.
That knot looks worse than the others.
Gotta untangle the negative energy.
What's happening?
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their ma thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory?
He had a different brain.
The bottle is acting funny.
Old Benji thought a little different. Okay.
Ain't in a bottle. Huh. I get it now.
Yeah, it's
Maybe if I fill this
pretty
up,
literal,
I'll
isn't it?
catfish.
Why does Catfish want a bottle full of pain?
So that's the Benji tree superstitious folks whisper about. Stigma. Huh. That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone.
Cool. Feels good. Feels good.
Did they kick everyone out?
Yeah, a bottle full of pain is Everclear. Man, that's some real transcendent thoughts on Everclear. Real important, understanding thoughts.
Always thought these were cool. Like little crawfish castles. Princess Crawdad. Had a lot of time to myself as a kid.
What is Everclear? It's like pure grain alcohol. Basically gasoline. Oh, I heard a dingle. Where's my dingle? Yeah, it's like from a tin flip stick. You must try it. Yeah, it's like 7. Well, it depends what state you're in. In Texas, you could get 180 proof Everclear. So it's kind of like for punches, really. If you want to be civilized about it, you basically just mix up a ton of fruit juice and then some Everclear, and you can make like a very drinkable boozy punch for a lot of people. Use it for making limoncello. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you can probably infuse some pretty intense drinks with that. Oop. I was just a cheap drunk. I would usually like make a pretty noxious cocktail of diet soda and Everclear.
Yeah, that's gotta be how this works.
Diet Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper 10. Or sorry, Diet Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper 10. Worked pretty well for this. Yeah, it's like super vodka, exactly.
These peaches can't be real. They're ginormous.
We're discussing Hunch Punch? What's Hunch Punch? Some of my best memories are drinking the most vile shit and just getting real fucked up. Watching anime with friends. Can't excuse getting casually wasted just for the hell of it anymore. Everclear plus whatever juice you can find. In a cooler? Oh, just like you pour it in there, then people scoop out of it. A bag of ice. Man. That's good partying. Ooh. Okay, it's getting spookier over here. I guess you just kind of follow the spooky stuff. Do the fights. Ooh, new enemy type. Ah! Oh god, that's messed up.
Stay light on my feet.
Big toothy mouth. Hurler haint. Okay. Whoa, I thought it was gonna spit. Like a thing I could shove back. I guess it's a different kind of attack it'll do? Oh, that one, okay. Whoop. Oh. Interesting.
Just fine.
I like that there's more going on in the combat than I thought there would be. I like it. Oh, get to hear about old Angus and his magic brain. Old Benji.
Throwing rocks at him and
Aw. Old Benji hugs a little too hard.
bad people always prey on those who stand out.
Heartless.
My roommate went to Trinidad and got Punch'em or Pinch'em, which is Everclear like rum, and holy shit. Tried to take a shot of my body, couldn't handle the burn of it. Yeah, I feel like rums are the only other liquor that you can reliably get overproofed.
There's bound to be more on the other side of this giant tree.
I've had some overproof rum. That's kind of interesting because, yeah, the burn, like it's higher alcohol content, so the burn is harsher. But with some rums, they can actually like, they can be so flavored, like it can fight a little bit, like a rich molasses flavor or something.
Is that
like that sugary kind of taste can kind of take off the burn a little bit, or at least distract your tongue so you don't vomit.
She looks starved. Rhubarb? That old guy who gave me the bottle?
Rhubarb.
He looked like Benji's brother.
Oh, he was Benji's brother. Oh.
No wonder he knows so much about Benji's pain.
Heavy rum is so good, but I prefer it for sipping, dark and spiced. Yeah. You can use it in cocktails, of course, but you typically have to stick to like you got to work with it as an ingredient as opposed to try to cover it up or work around it. I feel like that's kind of the goal with vodka sometimes. Kind of a blank canvas. Like all you have to do is kind of account for the sour burn of alcohol. I feel like tequila works really well as a complementing flavor. I haven't quite developed the taste for it by itself.
Now look at that bottle. Half full or half empty? And here I believe you were brand new at this.
I barely know what filling this thing does.
Oh, you'll see. One step at a time.
Yeah, the tequila cocktails are the ones I hate the most. They can be done right. I mean, for your taste, you may just not be down with it. Tequila has a very distinct flavor, of course. But I've been amazed at like the new flavor profiles that can come out of combining other ingredients with tequila or with mezcal. It brings out a whole other dimension of a lot of fruit juices. Maybe that's just because there's not a whole lot of like smoke and fruit flavored snacks. in, you know, like American/white cuisine. Thinking about the like tahini and fruit combo, you don't really get that a whole lot, but it's kind of like shades of that. Ah. Woo.
Are they drawn here? 'Cause
I mean, it's pretty satisfying doing these fights, cleansing these areas. Is this the new Xbox Game Pass game? Yes, one of a few actually this week. But this is from Compulsion Games, which is, I think, an Xbox studio.
Weren't no bears around here.
Yeah, is that on Game Pass?
Thing was going to get a lot worse, just like
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Blueprints,
no escaping it.
which is hitting PlayStation Plus and Game Pass tomorrow, I think.
what kind of person would do that to someone?
God, I love the way that looks.
full.
Like a doily.
One more to go. Ugh, nasty, cruel work.
Yeah, I'm excited for Blueprints.
A friend offered us safe passage. I won't be long.
I think it'll be one of those exciting games where you're constantly feeling like you're peeling back a whole layer of reality. Like you gain a new meta understanding of some construct of how the game is architected, of how the puzzles are arranged, of the nature of the game in front of you. It's one of those things where like you see it all along, you don't realize until a magic moment when all of a sudden everything clicks. It sounds like it's a game that has a few of those moments in terms of understanding puzzles and gaining meta awareness of what's going on. I love that kind of thing. Oh, you can run up and down as you're wall running. That's cool.
Now that's
I
cool.
feel like the last game that I played that hit really hard and had that feeling was Outer Wilds. Oops. It's a cool wall run though. So much rusty sheet metal. Where'd all this rusty sheet metal come from? I wonder if there's a reason why this look dominates the area. Maybe it's because everything's always like falling over and collapsing into the swamp, so you just need something fast and easy.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up somewhere safe.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah. Holy rusted metal, Batman. No, the metal, it's rusty. It's got holes in it. You know, it's holy. Oh, God. Batman forever rules. What?
Ugh, this stigma stuff is like Spoiled meat left in the sun too long.
Batman Forever is the perfect Batman movie because it's pretty gay, but it doesn't seem to know that yet. Batman and Robin was fully gay. We need that internal conflict in the movie, like the conflict inside of Batman himself. It has to be like, the older I get, the more I realize the best scene in Batman Forever is the one where he's like flirting, not flirting with what's her name on the rooftop. It doesn't. Who needs a name? Dr. Chase Meridian. Yeah, there we go. And it's the most awkward thing in the world. And after it's over, he like smiles like a doofus because that's what you do after a hot babe hits on you. But we all know he's not into that shit. Like, it's not working. And he has to pretend because the entire movie's pretending. But we pick up the vibes. We see the subtext. Are we enjoying the game? I'm really liking it. This game is actually really cool. We'll see if it's... Well, I mean, apparently it doesn't have that long of a runtime either. Shit. Damn, bad timing. Also bad timing.
Much better.
Yeah, these sound effects are bananas good. Hear a lot of little voices kind of crying. I love how the sound of all your powers is sort of a choral, ethereal voice that kicks in and then fades away. You can hear all the like chanting when you're wall running and stuff. And then yeah, every time you double jump, there's it's like a little almost synthy hit of a vocal. And it's always in, oh man, it's like harmonizing with the background music. How cool is that? Damn, that's cool. Okay, well, corruption gone. Do I just turn back? Or is there a way to flow through to some new area? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Yeah, the nipple era. It's such a... I want to watch nothing but movies like this. Which incidentally is a very Metal Gear energy as well. Like a JoJo kind of feeling. Being so overblownly masculine that you're teetering on gay. But it has to be teetering. It always has to be internally conflicted. Just always roiling below the surface. I guess Yakuza is like that. This is very much like that. What? I don't know what to... I don't know that idea... It's a mixture of camp and a bunch of other things, I guess. I don't think it has a word. Here's sparklies.
Did folks used to meet up here?
Dear Mayor Broussard, I don't know who talked bad on my good name, but I ain't the cause of Benji running off. Sure, me and him got into it some, but that don't mean I hold grudges. Did my part to make a pass by they house and give my sympathies to T. Rhubarb? I don't know why there's a T there. Give it time and that Kuyan will show up again right as rain. What's up, Steph? You got some updates for us?
We're back on the yacht, y'all.
That's right.
We're back on the sailing yacht. And they had a group of individuals who, if I'm understanding the group of individuals on the sailing yacht, it was like a gay couple that had split, and they had a daughter who had really bad lip fillers. I mean, it was just like, it was real fishy lips. And I was just like, oh, that's not, and it was always like really glossy, and you're like, oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that her boyfriend, they broke up, and now one of her dads is engaged to him. That was one of the things that he did, was he proposed to the man on the boat, and he gave him the most ugly ring that I've ever seen a man wear. I mean, it was horrifying. It was a gaudy, awful. I mean, they showed up to get on a cruise in Croatia wearing matching brocade suit jackets, and everybody's like, it's like 90 degrees. Why are you wearing brocade suit jackets? But that is apparently how they all rolled. But 9 of them, way bigger than what a normal charter is. Big, ugly, dumb ring. Big, ugly, like a diamond with little diamonds. It looked like, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like a Super Bowl ring. So think of a Super Bowl ring, like the ring that they give to the people that win the Super Bowl, but somebody's supposed to wear that as their wedding ring. Dumbest shit ever. They only gave this crew, after giving them so much grief and complaining about everything, like, they couldn't eat burrata. They thought that burrata was an offensive cheese, which I'm offended by the fact that they thought burrata was an offensive cheese. What is wrong with you? They were like, I would really prefer to have chicken nuggets and French fries. And I'm like, you're on a fucking yacht and you can't. This cheese is not good. It's the most horrid tasting cheese. And I'm like, get out. Get the fuck out. Burrata is delicious and also so mild. So mild of a cheese. They only gave them $15,000 as the tip, which is like, they've had people who only have like 5 people like on the boat, and they'll give them like a $25,000 like tip. These motherfuckers with 9 of them. Oh, also the daughter with the bad lip fillers, she got a little too drunk the final night and was vomiting. Like, they had you could hear the audio of it, and it was getting in her hair, and her dad was like, oh yeah, we had to like pick lobster out of the carpet because she like threw up. And you're like, tacky, terrible people. And hey, yeah, I've been there when I've had a bad night, when I drank a little too much, and then I'm like, like, this is where we're going. But I sure as fucking not, like, I don't know, I'm not doing it on a boat. I'm not hooked up to a mic. Like, at that point, you're like, can you unhook the mic so you don't hear my shame? I don't want you to hear my shame. Let me unleash the demons privately, on my own, quietly. Me in the porcelain bowl. That's it. But $15,000, that's all that they gave them. So they, like, after working these poor hot people on the boat and constantly like being like, oh, which one would you have sex with? And you're like, oh my God, like, get the fuck out. Like, you guys are fucking weird as shit. The main charter guest made his sons. I'm not really sure which ones were. I think the very young children were his sons, but some of them, one of the middle ones might have been his son too. I don't know. It was all very convoluted. Sons, lovers, whatever. You really couldn't tell. It was kind of a mixed bag. Made them swim to the shore in order to get a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes. And yet these cheap motherfuckers gave $15,000 after being like, set up a proposal for me to get myself engaged to my daughter's ex-boyfriend.
Is this a dream?
Fucking weird, man. I'm just saying that's some weird shit. Nobody should be marrying their daughter's ex-boyfriend. Weird. It's weird. And wearing a ring, like here's my everyday going out ring, my Super Bowl champion diamond. There's no way that was a real diamond. Somebody was hawking stuff. I don't know. Sometimes when you see people that are like really, really label hoary, you're like, you actually don't have that much money. You are pretending. You are cosplaying the ultra wealthy, because they typically don't do that, right? Haven't we watched enough things? We've seen enough things about the quiet, the stealthy wealthy, right? We know about this. Anyway, I just thought that I would share $15,000 after all of that. The little tender boat that like gets them back and forth between like, you know, little drop off points, whatever. It was broken. They made the staff, because the only way that they could, because the guests were on a beach, and they were like, well, we really just want some sandwiches. Like, make some very simple sandwiches. Also, I want some daiquiris. They made one of the crew members paddleboard from where the yacht was docked all the way to the beach to bring them some sandwiches that then they bitched about, that they were like, what is this, ham? I don't know. Maybe I should teach the chef how to make a sandwich. And I'm like, I would have stabbed them. I would have just stabbed them, left their bodies in the sea in Croatia. No one would find them. Mwah. Like, that is it. Goodbye. We don't want to see this. It's really sad. It's terrible. I'm just saying. Steph hasn't been to Dubai. It's true. I have not been to Dubai. I would go to Dubai just because I hear that, like, the penguins in the like indoor, there's like this indoor place with penguins and it's all frozen. A thing that I learned from one of my coworkers is that those penguins have actual passports that are better than the people who live in Dubai. like official kind of like UAE passports, but the people who live there don't have them. They were like, the penguins do though. And you're like, the penguins? Yes, the penguins have passports because they had to travel to Dubai. I'm like, do they get out of, do they go on trips? Do they just go somewhere? Are they like, I just feel like taking a little sail to Antarctica. I don't know. Anyway, I just felt like I wanted to share that about Dubai penguins having their own passports. There you go.
All right, Steph, thank you for the reality show update. The below decks.
I assume your first
Steph, sailing yacht. Yes, the below deck sailing yacht update.
You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated.
A tad.
Yeah.
I love this catfish.
I didn't expect it to be so.
I really hope catfish doesn't betray us.
Personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Okay. So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down so I can save my mama?
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle.
Catfish are known for their honesty. They do seem like honest creatures, don't they?
Go fix that tangle.
Dubai is a fever dream of a place. All these beat up cars and every once in a while supercars, and the malls are crazy. Yeah, I wonder what all the runoff benefits are if you live there but you're not ultra rich. I guess you get to see supercars. There's some high quality malls and restaurants probably.
When Rhubarb said go,
I wonder how much of that is attainable. Baby Whale, thanks for the sub.
Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the
Oh wow, that's fucked up.
Trusted him.
Cask of Amontillado shit.
Decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benji
Montresor, where are you going?
finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow the tree took pity, and somehow Benji become the tree. But he'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Wow. What kind of magic is that?
And what kind of man would kill his own brother? Okay. What do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
I remember my
Wow.
brother. His fate was so cruel.
Hell yeah.
He saw things so different, branded a fool. He found trouble often, each place we go. He didn't know that.
Hello, Narthalos. Yeah, I really do need to get back to finishing the System Shock remake, huh?
He was my brother.
My brother.
His name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Oh.
Excuse me.
The locals got angry, left traps out for him. Threw Rock started shouting, his prospects were grim. Easy to blame Benji,
We Benji.
my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun.
Yeah, I'll get back on that one of these days. I mean, the System Shock 2 remake is coming out soon. Remaster. One of these days I'll get it right the first time. So it'd be nice to finish it up leading into that.
Let's play together. You go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry. He trusted me fully. I nailed him inside.
That's weird.
He thought we
It almost looked like it got dug out of him.
He was my brother.
The chorus is coming in now. Oh man.
Things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took
Sorry to be moving around like this.
I took it to hell. He was my brother. Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. I said goodbye. I said farewell.
Large.
My hammer.
Yeah, we'll go with
I
large.
took it to hell.
My brother. Not yet.
Somebody's got to get out of Washington.
Yeah, it hasn't gone full Zydeco. It's been Zydeco adjacent, but it's more like folk music, I guess. My brother's autistic, so I nailed him into a tree. That's the, sorry, didn't mean to spoil the song for you, yeah? Speaking of autism. My brother. Uh-oh. I'll have to be a hell of a dad for that kid. Just the best dad he can be. For that sweet autistic boy. He was my brother. Steph's excited for the valley. She gets to watch. Yeah. Anticipation is building.
Get up.
You was my brother. You was my shame. What? No. Weezer's bassist's wife did something? He was my brother. Okay, hold on. He was my...
I don't know if everybody was aware of this news, but Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner's wife was shot by police on Monday as officers searched for hit-and-run suspects in her Los Angeles neighborhood. Apparently, it was a non-life-threatening gunshot wound that got her taken to the hospital. They said the episode started on Monday afternoon at about 3:25 when California Highway Patrol requested backup for investigating a 3-car hit-and-run. As traffic backed up on the 134, at least one suspect fled on foot, and uniformed officers responded to the request for backup and established a perimeter in the nearby Eagle Rock neighborhood. While there, a woman exited her home holding a handgun. According to police, officers ordered to drop the handgun numerous times. She refused, so they shot her. They shot her. But also, if you are looking in your backyard and you see cops with weapons drawn on somebody, sure as fuck not coming out of the house with a fucking weapon to be like, started without me? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand. Yeah, there was a lot of like, they pulled her sweater as they walked away. There was a lot of this, like, there was definitely a lot of fucking Weezer song jokes all in the comments of this article. But I did feel like I wanted to share this because I just saw the article like right before I came home, and I was like, oh, I forgot to tell Lawrence. And I guess the internet. So just a word of warning.
What'd you see?
Don't come out with a gun when the cops are in your yard with their guns drawn. It seems like a thing that should be said out loud in this instance.
Use up all our hot water.
Don't do it.
Oh, was your mama a Weaver?
Yeah, who knows? Apparently, I didn't know this, that his wife is like a true crime writer. So some people are like, she was defending her property. And we're like, this isn't Florida. Like, you can't do that in California. Yeah, people are like, where's the body cam footage? So I'm curious how the story will develop. But I'm glad that I could come here to bring the like late breaking news and let the world know, including you.
All right, Stephanie Bayer on LA Crime Watch.
I don't like to talk.
Dispatch from the city. Mm-hmm. He was my brother.
Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look.
I shot him in the face.
Your mama?
Well, I have them all here. I don't know which one is which, though. That one's good.
Tree abducted me from my stories, and just when I was about to be desiccated, a Weaver showed up. Downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed it past, seeing some members of Ma and others strange and unknown. Hazel was perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree in his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in placed in the grand tapestry.
I think it's understandable that he might be a little sore about getting nailed into a tree. I'm not sure that like weaving a magical doily and putting it over my boo-boo would necessarily make me cool with that.
I guided her through the murky waters to the flooded area where her house should
yeah. I do love that catfish. Badingle. Love to see it. Thank you, Xbox. Oh, that's fun. Compulsion Games bumper sticker. We're getting a late title card.
You mean to tell me your mama never
He was my brother.
and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I
I
come
nailed him into a tree. He was my brother. Now I'm set free.
That's 2-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to big gator.
You think that catfish tastes good? Catfish does not taste good.
I'm all ears.
That's why you have to bread it and like season it intensely. It's a very tasteless fish.
Make him come running.
And it's also really flaky and crappy. Little bread, deep fried with an ice cold beer. That's the thing. It's the breading and the beer and the frying. It's the oil and the salt.
He must skedaddle.
You better not.
It's kind of okay mixed with other stuff, I guess. Like it's decent in if you like have a little bit of catfish and then like a bit of red beans and rice. Yeah, it's really slimy unless it's fried for sure. It is. I mean, catfish is a bottom feeder, not an elegant creature, nor necessarily the most refined meat you're gonna eat. So as you like, kind of with a lot of southern food, it's all about the prep, and the prep typically involves throwing butter and oil into it until it's good. Lard. He was my brother. Was catfish in North Texas? Yeah. It was actually really common where I was for some reason. A lot of catfish, a lot of okra. I remember reflecting on that. I haven't seen okra just in my adult life, but I also really haven't seen it since moving to California. It's just not around. It's not like in any restaurants or anything. And it was all over Texas. It's 8:23 though. I was gonna check in with Schedule 1 tonight. I will spend a little more time in... Is there a name for the city in that? Drugston. You ever go noodling for catfish? It hurts, right? It sounds fun, but... I imagine if like one of those big fuckers latched onto your arm, it would hurt like crazy. You like okra and catfish, but you've always had them fried? Yeah. Fried okra is awesome. Because the shape of okra actually makes it really fun to eat when it's been fried, but it is also very slimy when not fried. Like in a stew or gumbo or something. You was my brother. He ate my fish. You ever had okra pickles? No. I bet I'd like that. Okra pickle. Yummy, yum, yum. Duck gumbo. I've never had that. All right. I'm really enjoying this game. What a delightful adventure it is so far. Kind of reminds me of Alice, too. Just like obviously the like down the rabbit hole sort of fantasy fairy tale vibe. But even the gameplay, you know, the platforming and third person combat, kind of similar. I'm super glad this game exists. This is a very vibrant and cool game. And man, the music has just been so cool so far. So... Speaking of music, though, I almost feel like I want to start listening to music separate in Schedule 1, because there's a lot of quiet in that game. I think whenever the Schedule 1 music kicks in, I'll mute my video game radio, but I'll probably just play it apart from that. But that'll be after a short break. Gonna get up, move around, replenish my water, but I should be back in like 5 minutes. So, thanks for watching. Drugs next. Drugs.